Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Dear pretty girls, what's your mood today? I feel like we got a lot to talk about.
Girl, how you feeling today?
I don't know, but we damn sure gonna talk about it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Joncia Janae, and this is Dear Pretty Girls, your favorite country Vegas in the building, and rock in the spot. Don't make it hot. Let's go.
Oh, we in the Joncia Janae, my country babe, what's going on?
Girl, I'm tired. I had a long day today.
I'm having a long life, okay? I'm very tired. Very tired.
And we have a beautiful guest with us today, y'all.
A beautiful, beautiful special guest. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do.
Oh, okay. So I'm the mortician. Actual real name is Molicia. I'm located in Florida right now. I'm a makeup artist, hairstylist, all your beauty needs. It's a brand, okay? Also 25-year-old mom, just literally like trying to figure it out.
Amen.
We all trying to figure it out, man.
Truth.
Speaking of figuring out and going with the flow, today we get to talk about a very sensitive topic for most. And some is not really sensitive, but we get to talk about the journey to motherhood, or the journey of motherhood, or the pros and cons of motherhood, however y'all want to word it. We get to talk
Or
about
motherhood and being a boss ass bitch.
I know that's right. So we're going to talk about motherhood, all right? So since I don't have no kids, so I can ask them questions. It's like I'm finna interview them today. So how is it being a mother and just holding down everything that you are doing?
Mo, I'm gonna let you go first, girl.
Oh. Hard. What? Hard. Like, there's no other way to put it other than like hard, but it's not something that you really have an option. Like, you wake up and you got to do what you got to do. There's no choice. I don't know. It doesn't get easier. It just changes, you know? Things that were hard before become easier over time, but then you're going to be faced with other challenges that are like different. And, you know, it's just like that.
What about you, Rocky?
I'd be overwhelmed as hell. Overwhelmed, overstimulated. And it's just extremely hard. Like, it really, really is. Because the mom thing don't stop. Like, that's a 24/7. In my sleep, I'm still a mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He kicking me in the head. If he start crying, he have nightmares sometimes. He's waking up out of sleep, screaming, crying. It's like, it just is not stop. So it's just like very overwhelming, very overstimulating, but it's also very rewarding. It's like the weirdest thing. It's like, damn, I just love this little boy so much. Sometimes it just feels like so blissful, but it is overwhelming.
What I do want to say is, because a lot of mothers don't get a chance to talk about the fact that it's like you're not allowed to, not even just mothers, you're not allowed to break down in front of your child. So how is it mentally when, like, you having a stressful day and you just know this day is going to be hard, but you got to be there for your child? Like, that's a 24/7 job. It does not stop. So how do you maneuver through trying to keep it together, but also still trying to be a mother?
Who?
I'll be crashing out. I do. I crash the fuck out, bro. I start tweaking like, yo, like, come on, like, chill out. That's my friend. Yo, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, come on. But then I have to collect myself. He's only 3. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And then I also have to remind myself that he learns from my behavior. I don't want my son to be a crash out. I don't want him to start tweaking every time he loses patience with somebody, you know? So I have to be very mindful of that. But I'm not perfect. I get to crash now. I ain't gonna lie. I really do. But go ahead, Mo. Please.
No, I definitely see that. Like, you have to learn emotional intelligence, know how to like keep yourself together, and that's a journey within itself. Like, at the end of the day, as you said, like, we are human. There's gonna be moments where we can't necessarily navigate those emotions, or we don't know how to, and you end up crashing out. Your child, like they learn you. It's like they
Yeah.
learn you real fast. They know how to work you, and that's what I'm realizing to my son. He's 5, and he just knows how to work the hell out of me. He knows how to get on my nerves. He knows at this, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, the time, I don't even think I get time for myself, honestly. When I'm asleep, maybe. Oh no, it
And
really.
then
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then both of y'all are boy moms. That's another question I want to ask, because when you're a boy mom, I've always heard this like stereotype where it's kind of harder to raise a boy because you can't teach a man how to be a man. Only a man can teach a man how to be a man. So how is it trying to basically how to raise a man by yourself? How is that dynamic?
Go ahead, Rocky.
If how is that dynamic? It only because I'm a single mom, right? Well, his dad's in his life. I'm not going to take that away from him, but I feel as though if it's not a 2-parent household, you're a single mom. That's how I feel. And so to me, I be feeling mad, like masculine sometimes, because I feel like I gotta grind so hard. I gotta work so hard to make sure the bills is paid, roof over his head, food on the table. I gotta fill out paperwork to make sure he got health insurance, doctor's appointments are set. It's like I feel like I don't even get the space to be a nurturing woman. You know what I'm saying? And just like cook and coddle and nurture. Of course, I do that also, but I be feeling hella masculine. But then at the same time, it's aggravating because I'm not a man. So it's like I still be having to call his dad, like, bro, like he needs to spend more time with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? The little 1-2 days a week, it's like he needs a man around. And look, no shade, but it's like, don't be mad. I'm finna give me a husband. I'm finna give me a husband. We are taking stepdaddy applications. Yes, we are, because these young boys need men. They need male role models. They need masculine energy. Like a woman cannot do what a man can do for a young boy. Like they just interact differently. So yeah, I'm finna get me a husband.
I know that's right.
Stepdaddy application is.
Honestly,
And your baby 5, he a little older too.
yes. I feel like you can always tell when a boy is by females.
What's the sign, girl? Clock it. What's the signs? And signs at 3 and 5?
Kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, my son is not. I feel like he's not super rough. Like he do weird things here and there, but he's not like you can tell he's been coddled and just like over loved, overprotected, because that's just the mother in me. But as you were saying, like it is really hard to be both the man and the woman. So I don't know, y'all.
It's hard. This is a hard topic. I should have poured a glass.
It's only a topic y'all can answer, because I'm just here getting advice for when I have my kids.
My advice to you: make sure that ring on the finger. That's all I'm gonna say, because it is.
That's another topic. Let's talk about it, okay? Because I was engaged to be married, right?
I was
pregnant while I had the baby. I had a whole fiance, right? So I had the ring. What? A ring? No, it don't. It really don't. Fuck that ring. You get what I'm saying? It's on my middle finger now. You heard me? Now let me stop. But no, seriously, it really doesn't. Like, men change. I feel like people don't talk about enough the way a relationship with your man changes once you get pregnant. I feel like women change so much. And even in celebrities, you see couples break up when the baby comes. You just see Halle and DDG broke up. Freaking, I can't even think of other examples off the top of my head, but couples break up once the baby comes. And it's because women, as soon as we get pregnant, we change. Like, we're moms now. Our priorities are different. Our whole aura is different. Like, we're different. And then men, I feel like in my particular situation, I feel like my ex folded under the pressure. I feel like now we went from being boyfriend, girlfriend to mom and dad and husband, wife. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it was a lot going on. I feel like I had high expectations of him. I feel like he just cracked under the pressure, and it just was like, I don't know what happens in everybody else's relationship, but for me, I feel like I went this way, he went this way. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, the gap just got bigger and bigger. It's like, nigga, it's not given. It don't give, husband. It don't give, like, it don't give. Like, I don't know. That something changes. I wish a man was here to tell me, what is it with y'all when we get pregnant and when baby comes? Like, really don't know.
It's a different man that you're dealing with at that point. It's like, I get it though. Like, I can't even, like, it's like the way I look at my baby father is like.
Well, can you think about it? Because at one point you're so in love with the dude. Like, apparently they always say a baby is made out of love. And then after the baby gone, that was just like, did I lay with you, nigga? Did I really lay with you?
Yeah.
And the baby was made out of love for sure. That's the crazy part. Like, that's why it's just like, you really can't call it. Like, because I was one of those girls that figured, like, okay, if you think enough of me to be your baby mom, you must want to marry me. You get what I'm saying? Because if you think we're gonna be paying bills together, living together, raising a child together, like, it must came with a ring. You get what I'm saying? But that shit is just, I don't know. I don't have the answers.
Oh, it's unrealistic. Like, I don't know. Like, marriage is important, but I'm one of those people that's like, I'm not really pressed to get married. But when it comes to having a child, I feel like that is important. Like, it's just security for the child, you know? Like, there's so many gray areas and blurred lines when you have a child at the marriage. It's just, I don't know. That's my perspective. I just feel like definitely make sure y'all married. It's not saying that that's solidified and locked in stone, but it's still security, you know?
And like, I still grieve a 2-parent household for my son. Like, I'm really mad about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I really wanted to break those generational curses, and I wanted to raise my son in a 2-parent household, but I can't. And then I went through the phase, okay, we getting deep. Because then I went through the phase of guilt, like feeling like I chose myself over my son, right? Because I made the decision to leave that relationship. Like, I left, and I feel guilty about that. I told you, Jonty, a million times, the mom guilt with me is terrible. Like, on so many levels, for so many different reasons.
It's gonna be an episode that say mom guilt. Because you got a lot.
It's terrible. It just eats me up, because I feel like his dad still want me back to this day, if I'm being honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still on the line. Like, he still wants. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what do you do? Because we're not doing it for the kids, like Tara. We can't do it. I mean, what you think, Mo? What you think?
Honestly, I feel like after I had my son, and I don't know, my entire mindset changed. Like, I realized that I just was way more advanced than the person I had a child with. Like,
like, we not here. Like, you not
like, I don't know, y'all. Like, everything I was able to do and accomplish, I just started looking at my baby father differently. So I can't even like change that perspective at this point. I mean, you know, but
so was you and your baby together? Y'all was in a relationship, or was it? Because, you know, sometimes like little situationships turn into baby father. Like, what was y'all's situation prior to?
We was in a relationship for 6 years. I'm 25. We got together when I was like really young. I was 18, and that's a whole nother dude. Like, we really about to get open and out there with all my business. It's okay. Well,
that's why they're pretty good as far.
But Mo was a very private person. Like, all I knew of was business, and I love that for you. Like, back when we was back home in our hometown, I feel like that's all I knew of you was the mortician. And are you from Binghamton? Like, I never even had heard of you before until you was just the hottest makeup artist out.
Hey, clap that feet.
Like, where did you really come from? Like,
bro. That's so crazy. I was not born in Binghamton, but I was raised in Binghamton. Like, I spent majority of my life in Binghamton. I moved there when I was in like second grade.
Mm-hmm.
So spent.
And where are you originally from?
Well, can I say I'm from there? I don't know, because I was like 6 when I moved to Binghamton. But I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So
Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at?
so my mom moved us to Binghamton just for like a more peaceful life. You know, the life in the city is crazy, and I feel like if I were to,
Binghamton from the city.
you would definitely,
I said everybody come up to Binghamton from the city with the same story, just looking for a better life.
No, like I feel like I would have been a product of my environment had I stayed in the city.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So not for nothing, I do, like, I'm grateful for my mom for even bringing us to Binghamton.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing about there's so many things about Binghamton. We don't.
That's another episode.
Another episode.
Like
I do.
Like it's crazy, but yeah. So I spent most of my life in Binghamton. Very reserved. My family, can I call them like immigrants? My mom moved from Guyana. She's not even from the States. So like growing up in the States from Caribbean parents, it was like really strange. I didn't have so many friends. The only friends I did have was like in school. Never really got outside of that. Maybe a couple relationships, well, friendships, but they just failed. So I've always been like a lone wolf. Like I have my siblings. Like we're really like a close knit family. Like we keep it in the family. We don't put our business out to the forefront. But for me, like I adapted makeup in college. When I went away to college, I started my makeup career.
Go to school.
Oswego. So I went to Oswego.
Yo, shut up.
You went to Oswego?
I went to Oswego.
Really? What?
Yeah.
I feel like I got left outside the club and can't get back in.
What? That's crazy.
Right. I graduated 2018. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I was just going in because wait.
I graduated Binghamton High School 2013.
Right. Okay. Yes, I was really just going into Oswego 2017.
Yep. Missed each other.
That's crazy.
That's what's up. Okay. Out to Oz. Okay. So anyway, come on. Let's get back on track.
I'm over here like, what the hell are they talking about? I'm over here so confused like this.
Oh, I did not know that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I only spent a year there and ended up going back home for many reasons. But I just started taking clients because I was broke and bored, and I picked up a palette. I didn't even really have a passion for makeup. It kind of just like came to me. Everybody was like, "Oh, like, can you do my makeup?" Because they saw how I did my makeup, and I'm like, "Okay, sure, I guess."
Mm-hmm.
There, like, I literally started my own little makeup studio in my dorm because I remember I had my roommates. They moved out, so I had a double, like a single double. I put the bed together. I had my own little. One thing about me, I like being alone. I love being alone. I love my little space. So, put my little vanity together and started taking appointments right up in my dorm room. That's how.
No, that's right.
That's how I gave it
I
up.
do have a question though, because it was something y'all said like before y'all got into bonding about New York. I just left me. I'm over here like I can't get in the conversation. I ain't from New York. But no, for I do have a just a quick question. So I remember y'all said something about like I think it was Jumo. You said something about get that ring first. So okay, I always say this. Like I always say, no matter what, I want a child. Like even if I have to go get a sperm donor and be a single mother, I will do that because I want a child. So what are y'all thoughts on like that? Just like wanting to be like, because I was raised by a single mother. So I wasn't raised. My dad was in my life, but I wasn't raised in a 2-parent household. So all I know is like just my mama.
So for me, my parents have been married and are still married to this day, but their relationship's like kind of weird. Like I feel like when people from that generation get married, they gonna stay together through whatever. There's not too many divorce. That's just my perspective, but I know my parents stayed together through everything and they had us. So for me, it does break my heart that my son isn't in a 2-family household because that's what if that makes sense. And they they believe in marriage. You know, I wasn't the type to really believe in marriage. So I'm like, oh, it's a piece of paper, but I get it now.
Yeah.
You know, for certain things, like I get it. So that's my perspective. What about you, Rocky?
Me being divorced, right? I feel you, John Tia. Like, I feel like
You
women
said
have
divorce. She never got married.
it's a divorce, bitch. Full engagement. I'm divorced.
Other-
Nah, I always say I'm divorced, but no, seriously, because I say that to say like I painted this picture in my head is what I'm getting at, right? Like the marriage, the baby, all this perfect bullshit, and I'm not putting it down because I'm rooting for Black families to do that because that's what we need. However, I see John Tia's perspective where it's like, I feel like women have the right to feel that bliss of motherhood, whether a man can act right or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's our body. Like, it's just like getting abortions. Like, we get abortions that we don't consult with a man or we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm putting it properly. I just feel like it's a woman's body and it's a woman's right to feel that blissful feeling of carrying a child and breastfeeding and seeing what her body is capable of, whether a man is present or not, because it's not our fault how men act. You know what I'm saying? So if John Tia don't find Mr. Right and settle down and get married and she still want a kid, she deserves to have a kid still. You get what I'm saying? Is it going to be hard? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Do a child still need a father figure? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I don't recommend just like the donor situation. Like if you're in a relationship, but for some reason there's infertility issues or whatever, then okay, at least there's a man who, even if y'all break up, like me and my baby father are broken up, but that's still my child's father. You get what I'm saying? Like he can still go see his dad. I feel like because then you got to look out for your kid in the future. He's going to want to know where's my dad, or he or she. It's like they're still gonna look for their dad, regardless of our opinion. They still gonna look for their dad. Like, but I do believe in it because I think it's just such an amazing experience, like what women's body could do through childbearing and stuff. And I think that if women want that, they should have it. And if they don't have to have it. I don't believe in pressuring no women to have kids neither. Shit.
I hate talking about that topic because I tried. Like I said, I can relate to the infertility part because like for some reason, like I went to the doctor, they said nothing's wrong. But it's a lot of women that literally struggle with like talking about having a child. And I am one of those women. Like I think that I am infertile. The doctor say I'm not, but ain't nothing happened. So
Okay. Can I chime in?
yeah.
God's timing is divine, John Tia Janae. You are a young boss with so much potential. You do not force nothing that God do not want for you yet. You get what I'm saying? When it's your time, it's your time. You went to the doctor, that's good. Because that's what I was going to ask you. Like, is this a medical thing for real? Or is it just you've been trying and it's not happening? But you got to trust in God's divine timing because he could be saving you from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I know men that say the same thing. Oh, I didn't have sex with so-and-so, and they didn't get pregnant. But then when they left me, they got pregnant by the next. It's like, did you really want that for your baby mom, though? You get what I'm saying? Like, what if that girl really would have had your kid, the drama you would have been going through? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes God have to save us from ourselves. Me personally, when I finally when I got pregnant, I had to pray on it. Like, God, like, you dead ass? And he was like, yeah, like, it's time. You know what I'm saying? You know, and for me, I wasn't ready. So it's like opposite. I was not ready. I wanted to be rich first. I really am a career-driven woman. Like, I want my career before anything. And so I was kind of like disappointed in myself, like, damn. But now looking back on it, seeing how everything went down afterwards, like, I needed my son. You get what I'm saying? To keep me anchored, keep me grounded. So it's like God's timing is divine. And right now, John Tia, you're flourishing. Like, flourish, bitch. Flourish. Once you have a kid, you can't take it back. When you have a kid, you cannot take it back. Like, that's all I gotta say. Once you're a mom for the rest of your life. It's heavy. That's a heavy talk about a chip on your shoulder. Like, it's heavy. And there's nothing you can do about it for the rest of your life. You're a mom. So enjoy your time not being a mom. Especially you're young too, John Tia, for real.
I always say if I have a girl, it's gonna teach me to be more mature. And if I have a boy, it was teaching me to, I think I said love. I don't know, it was something like that.
That's a saying that boys you love, and girls teach you maturity. So
That is true. How old are you, by the way?
23. I'm turning 24 next month.
She's 20. Yeah, girl, you young. Oh, God.
See, I love kids. Like, I love kids. But my niece told me because I got probably like 2, 4, 6. I like 6 nieces. Well, I got nieces and nephews, about 6 of them. My niece, because I grew up in a house with her. So when I was still in high school, she was living in the same house with us. So we just like grew up together. And we like this. We're attached. So a lot of people would think I'm her mama. When I post her, they just go up and down. Like that's just how close we are. And I asked her one day, I was like, Taylor, I'm having me a baby. I'm having me a child. At first, it was you can't have no kids. She was like so serious. She do not want me to have no kids. Now I can have a kid, but I can't have a girl.
yo, that's so funny because my godson, when I tell you that boy was mad, when I came to visit my godson and I was pregnant, he cried and ran away from me. He cried, and our relationship genuinely never been the same since. He was really sad. Like,
Don't tell
wow,
me that because I don't want to have a baby. Don't tell me that.
my godson was sad. I remember that. He was sad. He looked at my big ass belly and ran away from me crying. True story. So that's interesting how kids see that. They feel like the attention, you know what I'm saying? Now you're not going to care for me like that no more because you having your own baby.
You got me thinking.
Yeah. So definitely don't rush into it. That's one thing that I can't sit there and even say like I regret because as you said, Rocky, like the divine timing, it be on point. So who knows? I'm supposed to have my son when I have my son. My path and my journey is just different, and that's going to be a testimony at some point for somebody else. But please, like I wish I waited. I popped him out at 20.
Yeah, 20 is young too. 20 is real right. And how was that experience for you? How was that experience for you? Talk to us.
I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I thought.
It's okay.
I thought that I'm like, that's not even. I thought I could handle it, and honestly, obviously, I am. You know what I'm saying? But it's because I'm forced to.
Yeah, we have. What choice do we have?
But I was not prepared. I mentally, physically, like there's so many things about today that I wish I'm like, dang, like what would have been if I didn't have, you know,
all the time.
If I would have waited, like just you know. So those
like the what ifs. What if I would have waited? What would I be doing? Especially us with our big moves, right? We both moved from New York to across the country, damn near. And like, it's crazy. Like, it's really crazy. But I wanted to ask you too, Mo, what was your parents' reaction being that you come from Caribbean background? Because I know they don't even play.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's so crazy? Like, I thought I was gonna get like shunned and just disowned by my family, and that's not what happened at all. Like, my mom was actually really supportive. I think the person that made me really feel a type of way was my brother. Like, we don't have the greatest relationship, so you know, everybody else was really like on board with me having a child and stuff, but even that is still because I still feel so alone, you know. Like, far away from my family. I needed that personally for myself, but just raising a child alone is hard as hard, like for real. So just
sometimes I just cry. Sometimes I just cry.
Crying. I mean, definitely get it out.
I don't even cry no more. I think I'm numb. Like, I think I'm numb to everything. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I feel like no emotions. I just gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. It's, I don't know how to explain that feeling either. For real. Like, cause like, you have goals, you know, you have things that you're trying to accomplish, and you're doing it for this little person, and that strength, after a while, like, it just turns into numbness. Like, I don't even think I'm strong anymore. I think I'm just numb. Like, I think I'm just going through the motion, and this is all I know. All I know is how to Go get it. Go get it. Like, life is fucking me up.
I hate that moms have to deal with that because honestly, when I be hearing like other moms speak about like basically it just doesn't stop and it feels like it's depressing. I hate that moms have to go through that. Like I honestly wish it was something in this world that we can do to help mothers because it's half of the time it's not financial things. It's just you're trying to do everything and raise a child. You're trying to chase your dreams while teaching your child to chase their dreams. But it's like, when do I cry? I can't cry right now because I have to raise my child.
I also want to be present with my son. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I want to be present. And sometimes I feel like I'm not present because but then like Mo said, we doing it for this kid because once I got pregnant, it's like, okay, now it's go time. That's why I moved to Atlanta because it's like, I have to hurry up and bust a move. Like, I can't be out there in fucking upstate New York bullshitting around. Like, this ain't for play no more. Like, I really got to make a life for myself. I'm trying to break generational curses. I'm trying to build generational wealth for my bloodline. It's a bloodline now. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my son to feel the financial stress and pressure that I feel ever. None of this shit about trying to pay the rent and getting a car in the car. I don't want him to stress about none of that shit. I want that shit. Or I silver spoon him. Absolutely. I want him to have everything he could ever want. Like, that's something I don't want him to stress about. Stress about what you want to be when you grow up. You know what I'm saying? Stress about, you know, what college you want to go to. I don't want him stressing about money. Like, that shit is annoying. That shit is a hamster wheel. Like, I gotta make it. I gotta do something.
And that's the exact feeling that just makes me like numb. Like, I don't know anything else except for go, get up, go. Do what you gotta do every day. You don't get a break. You don't get time to cry. What is cry? Like, what is that?
That is right.
Bitch, I crashed out the other day. I think that was yesterday. I'm talking about the other day. I think it was last night. I crashed out in the car by myself because I had just got off of work and it was a long ass day. And I'm just like, I'm so fucking tired of working these bullshit ass jobs. I just want to do what I love to do and be rich for it already. And then it's like, I was about to give up. John T, I almost called you like, yo, Peg, I'm not part of the pretty girls no more. I don't want to be the podcast.
I would have dragged you. First of all, I'm gonna stop you right here. I don't care what you're going through. I mean, I care. I don't mean it like that. But at the end of the day, you have a safe net. Like, you're gonna be a part of Pretty Girls. I don't care if we got to pause production for 2 weeks. Bitch, you ain't leaving me. So
girl, I was like, I just can't. Because I'm like, and we talk about this, John T. We joke about it all the time. Like, you know, we should never been in media. We should have fucking been a nurse or a teacher. You know, something where you get the degree, get the job. It's done. And so, like, I was just like, man, I got to go back and get some type of certification or something so that I can just be a normal. At this point, I just want to be a normal person. But when you have God-given purpose on your life and God-given anointment on your life, it's like, so today, what you said, Mo, we just go. You know, I crashed out in the car. I cried myself a river driving home, got in the crib, and today I'm okay. Like, I don't know. It's just...
It's okay. If you ever feel like that, Rocky, call me, for real. First of all, all my siblings have kids, so I know how it is. Like, you just gotta crash out sometimes. Like, and that's okay. But one thing I can say is the grind don't stop. You crash out, you get it together, pull yourself together, and at the end of the day, look, we back at it.
Episode,
literally.
We back at it. Sometimes you gotta step away and be like, hey, I just need a break. That's why I'm so ready to go to Costa Rica.
Oh,
all right.
Vacation.
I just need a break. But at the end, like, okay, good example, CapCut. I mean, that was my baby. Shoot, I lost it. You would have thought somebody died. Because, baby, when they did that TikTok ban, okay, that's cool. But when CapCut went down.
Oh my God. I lost my...
I had to figure out. I had to do quick thinking. I cried. I'm like, how am I edit the podcast? How am I edit everything else? I didn't know what to do. I was like, I have to do the show now. I can do it now. I figured out something on my desk. I can do CapCut now. I just can't use my pro feature. Like, you just gotta, it's quick thinking. You crash out, you get it back together. But I do want to talk about, because there's a lot of mothers, unfortunately, and I hate that we even got to talk about this topic. It's a lot of women who had children literally have bought everything, but was not able to bring their children. I think that's a hard topic.
What you
And
mean
when
bring
I
them?
said they passed away, something happened, stillbirth,
Oh, okay.
I think that's a topic we should like really help women navigate because it's a lot of women out there that have literally you got a nursery ready. You know you're gonna bring home a baby, but
I
you
know,
didn't.
I know a woman back home that lost her baby at like 7, 8 months, I want to say. And John T, I'm really happy you brought that up because that is some traumatic, and I don't even know how. I can't even imagine. Like, I have no words. You get what I'm saying? I have absolutely no words. Like, I can't imagine because, like you said, John T, you got that nursery ready. You fuck around and already done had a baby shower. You done already told everybody you having a baby. You were showing, like, you know, my heart really aches for those women. For I don't even know, and I applaud them for going another day because I think I would have died. Like, I think I would have just died. Like, I can't even imagine. And then there's like even like people have complications at birth where now they're even if
Yeah,
they live but they're a NICU baby. You're in the hospital with your baby. You separated from your baby. I also have a very close friend that was separated from her baby at birth because they had what's the diabetes you get when you were pregnant?
Gestational.
Gestational diabetes. They had that real bad and it was unattended to because they didn't know till like last minute. So then when the baby was born they had to be separated. And she was heartbroken. I think still to this day she's traumatized from that experience. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's so much different ways it could go. That's why you just have to be thankful for every little thing. Even women who have stillborns still got to be thankful they got the opportunity to carry and feel a baby inside them because infertile women don't get to feel that. You get what I'm saying? And then you get what I'm saying? And then NICU baby moms got to feel thankful that they had the baby and the baby's living and breathing, even if they do got, you know, premature babies are a thing too. Like, it's just so many different levels to it. My son's on the spectrum, so it's like I be sad about that, but at least he's here, he's breathing, he's happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know he's on the spectrum, he's happy. You can't tell KJ nothing. He think he just the king of the world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for that. Like, he's blissful. He doesn't know anything's wrong or anything's going on. So it's just so much levels to this shit. You just got to try to have gratitude for whatever it is that you can hold on to.
and that I know that hurts because a lot of women, like you said, at least some women that's not infertile, they don't even have to like feeling to get a chance to experience a baby. But the ones that can't even get pregnant again after that, now they become infertile. I know
Mm-hmm.
that's like a heart wrenching thing that nobody can even discuss with a person that went through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's heartbreaking. Like that's a topic I don't even know how to discuss honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I can't even speak on it because I can't even imagine. Like I said, I really can't even imagine. And then miscarriages is a thing too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Miscarriages is a thing that people don't even talk about enough. Like,
I thought I had a miscarriage once. I thought I don't to this day I really don't know. But I thought I had a miscarriage once because my cycle came on and it was just so is this TMI?
no, go ahead, girl. We in the chat with it. You already know we in the chat with it.
No, like I thought like because it was just so heavy. I'm like, wait, this ain't normal. What are we doing? So I was like, oh my god, I just had a miscarriage. But to this day, I don't think so. But I mean, I ain't go to jail, so
Yeah.
I
I had
still don't know
a
to this
situation like
day.
that too where I didn't know like what just happened. Like, what just happened? Because I had a situation like that too. And that's confusing. And you kind of try to brush past it, like, what just happened? Like, that is. So yeah, being a woman, it's a lot going
It's
on.
a lot. I do have a question when you say being a woman is a lot. So it's for both of y'all. Um, so we know there's a lot of mothers out here that they child, the ones with like disabilities. So how hard is that? Knowing that your child have a disability and we're talking about autism, or they just have special needs, or they just have some type of disorder, dyslexia, just anything. And you have to learn basically, like you said, it's a part of motherhood. You have to learn how to be patient with that child. What's one thing you can say, like, or if there's something like y'all ever saw before related to before, like, is that something y'all can talk on?
Yeah, I think we both live in it. I think we was just talking about that before everybody got on the call. So Mo, I will let you go first.
So I was telling Rocky that my son, he was born with a tongue tie, but we didn't catch it until he was about, honestly, like 3. I think he had the surgery. That did his speech like severely. Honestly, it's probably like the hardest thing to navigate as a mom, because it's not so much. So it is the frustration of like trying to understand what your child wants and needs and not being able to provide that for them. But it's also like trying to convey that to other people and explain that like that feeling is.
Oh, y'all about to make me cry on a damn podcast. I don't like that for me. But no, seriously.
It's like, because you get your child, you know what I'm saying? Like, you understand your child the most. So, like, it's just when you in public and your child is saying something and somebody's like, what'd you say? And it's like, and you try to have to, like, explain that to somebody else is...
I can relate to you a lot because I had a speech problem. Like a lot of, well, being from the South, a lot of things that we pronounce down here, a lot of people don't understand, and I could not pronounce nothing. So I got to the point where people kept saying, huh, what you say? I stopped talking for a very, I just stopped talking because I got tired of hearing, huh. Like, you hear me, but I can relate to that a lot. It's stressful until I had to teach myself how to enunciate words. And to this day, I still don't know how to enunciate words. And I'm just like, oh, you don't understand it if you want to.
Yeah, John, just a country bae now. I didn't know you before, but now you just a country bae. You know, you got that little country flair on. I love it for you. But Mo, question: do you feel like it was a relief? I know we're away from our families and our support system. You know what I'm saying? You feel like it was kind of a relief to be away so you could deal with your child and his speech impediment alone. You know what I mean? Or do you wish you was back home?
That's a double-edged sword, honestly. Like, I be feeling bad. It's that mom guilt. I'm like, dang, am I doing something wrong by keeping him away from his family? But at the same time, it's like, I grew up in my family. I know their toxicity. I know what goes on in that. I want that for my child. As we said, like, we're trying to break generational curses. There is no business owners in my family. I'm getting this out of the mud, trying to figure it out. Walk around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to figure this out. I put on a good show. It looked good, but some days I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm just really trying to set him up for success. But every day I'm like, dang, am I making the right decision by keeping him away from his family?
Yeah. That's real. Because, yeah, like you said, it's a double-edged sword. Because some days I'd be happy, like my son being autistic on the spectrum. And like you said, I know how toxic my people's back home was. So for me, it was just like, I'll be happy sometimes that I'm out here so I could deal with my son and his disorder in peace. You know what I'm saying? In a non-judgmental, even if people like, if me and KJ go out and somebody's judging him, I don't know, y'all. I don't give, you know, it is hard. I'm not going to say I don't give a fuck because it still is hard. But versus it coming from my close friends and family, now it's a problem. Because I'm going up about, you get what I'm saying? We're not sitting around gossiping about my kid, making fun of my kid, and none of that, because it's a problem. So I'm happy to just be away. We gonna work it out. Me and my son gonna work it out. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like going out in public and stuff, and especially my son getting older and older. Before, when he was younger, you couldn't really tell. He could just be, you know, every kid grows at a different time. But now he's so tall. He's so tall. He's getting so big. People will come out to him, how old are you? And I have to say, he's nonverbal. He's on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to explain it now because he's getting so big that people think he could talk or that he can respond to things. And he I'm not going to say he can't, but he just doesn't. Because he like you said, we know our kids. I know he's capable of. So, but you have to explain it to other people sometimes. So it just be a lot. It's a lot.
It do. I want really breaking down crying. Like, I kid y'all not. Because I took my son to the park one day. And I vividly remember this. I took him to the park one day and he was playing with kids. And I just saw how they were treating him because they couldn't, like, understand him. And that broke me. Like, literally broke me. So it's not just adults. You got to deal with other kids, too. And sending your child to daycare, sending them to
Now, I
babysitters.
can relate to that one. I don't play about kids. My niece will tell you fast. Who messing with you? My auntie beat up kids. Like and that's one reason why I feel that God has not gave me no kids yet because I'm too overprotective. I don't play about kids. That's one thing I don't play about. And my nieces, my nephews, like let my niece come home or say somebody who messed with you. Say it on. So meet me at the party. Tell their mama, auntie, I don't care. All them can pull up. Cause what's up? Y'all ain't finna mess with her. That's one person you ain't gonna mess with.
Right.
Mm.
I think that's one reason why I can't have kids. Cause I was over chill around my child, but I'm in therapy, so we can work through those.
We
Did
taking
therapy start?
we taking a
It's
step.
alright. But I do want to say both of y'all are very strong women. And just by talking to you, Mo, like I can tell you are strong. You're holding it together. So I want to say kudos to both of you because y'all are in wrestling. You make it look easy. Like when I say you make it look easy, because I personally see you like on a daily day basis, and I
Mm.
know you have KJ, and I know that with what we talk about. So it's like I see you out here doing what you do, and you make it look easy. And you still got time for your baby. And both of y'all, for the mom guilt, stop feeling like mom guilt. I promise you, y'all are there for y'all kids. Like, stop feeling like y'all are absent because y'all are not.
Somebody told me to even have mom guilt, you gotta be a good mom to even have mom guilt. Like bad
Mm.
mom feel mom guilt. They just like, okay, like I went to the club, baby in the house, and like baby with the grandma, and like you know what I'm saying. So I do be telling myself that a lot. Like for you to even be this stressed about your kid, you're doing something right.
You're
You know what I'm
doing
saying? The same goes for,
amazing.
like for real. Like
Y'all
I
both
don't
are doing amazing.
survival mode no more. Y'all. Like I don't want to do survival mode. I just want to exist in my truest like element. I don't know how to explain that. Like doing what I love to do, not having to worry about all the things that stress me and weigh on my head on a day-to-day basis. But that's I don't know. You got to work to get to that point. You got to go through it, you know.
mhm. That's why
Well,
I'm. My goal is by the time my baby 5, I gotta have some shit shaking. Like, what are we doing? Like for real. Like I can't. I'm stressed. But go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
well, because I think y'all are suffering from mom guilt enough. We're gonna have a little fun. Y'all know what time it is when I do my evil eye. It's time to get deep.
Oh boy.
It's my favorite part.
It's time to get deep. It is time to enter the girls group chat, and these ladies right here need the girls group chat because they need a little fun. It's mom's night out today, okay?
I
Yeah.
love that. I really should have my wine. I can't believe I came to the
That's what
party.
I'm saying. Why didn't you tell me? I was just at the store.
We normally have wine for this segment, but since we do it virtually, we don't even be thinking about it. But in studio, we be having wine. Let's get deep. It's basically like never have I ever. So I'm going to get some cards out. Oh, you don't like me. You like, I ain't gonna even ask which one. I'm just gonna get
Go deeper. Don't
you
even do
just
us.
gonna go deeper. So basically, let's get deep. It's like never have I ever, but we don't. So I don't know what y'all can do
I'm
if y'all don't want to
you
answer
just
the question.
I'm gonna
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know,
just
down to
be
y'all.
like that. She got
She got her
water.
water. I got her.
So since y'all are not here to pull the card, I'm going to put a few cards in my hand. Oh, and y'all, we're entering the girls group chat. I'm sorry, I just said we. This is the girls group chat. This is the girls group chat, and in the girls group chat, we get deep. We get really deep, very deep.
Okay. Okay. I'm scared.
I see deep. And
Don't
also,
be
if it's a question you don't want to answer, just let me know, and we can pick another one. So let's see. We're going with deeper once again. Uh, see the last guest here. I gotta do the sprinkles. She got me
yes.
doing this each time because she
Sprinkle
had some
is
good
top it off. Yes.
Okay, so pick a number. Wait, one. Okay, just pick a number between 1 through 15.
7.
7. Like,
I was always told it was a
4,
Mm.
7. Have you changed over the past year? Can you describe 2 ways you've changed?
Ooh. Only 2? Shit. Hold on, because I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit. I want to get the right answer. Hold on. I need a second. I need a second to think about this
No,
because
you good.
Wait, Mo, I have a question. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm Pisces.
You a Pisces. Okay. I just wanted to know. John T, are you a Pisces too, age?
Aquarius babe. I declared myself the CEO of Aquarius today.
How about okay, so
I can go. I can let you think. I can go.
I have to think. I need to figure out how to word this because
I can sense the evolution through the cameras.
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't even realize the changes that's taking place. But I know I was not who I was a year ago or a year before that.
That I can agree on.
Go ahead, John T. Let's hear your answers, girl.
I would just say I've definitely mastered business more. Like I was very unaware of a lot of things that I know now when it comes to business wise and media wise. Also I have ADHD now. I didn't have ADHD back then. So those are the 2 most.
Bella, what was that? What does that trend? What does that feel like for you? Because I'm super ADHD. I don't know when I got like this though, but I like how you pinpointed like this happened this year. I'm ADHD now.
I've never had ADHD before. Basically, ADHD for me is that I can't stay focused on one thing, or if I am focused on that one thing, I have to stay focused on that one thing. Do not mess with me. Do not talk to me. If I'm editing a video, let me edit that video. Like, don't come interrupt me. Or if I'm like just doing housework and if I see something's on the floor, okay, let's say I'm taking the laundry to the washroom. Taking the laundry to the washroom, as I'm walking down the stairs, I see trash on the floor. And I'm gonna go put the laundry down and get the trash up. Then as I'm going to get the trash up, I see water on the table. I forgot to put the trash in the trash can to go get the water off the table. I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing laundry. And now that's how it is in my cell phone, like with my cell phone, like I will be texting y'all and then somebody else would text me and I literally stop texting y'all and text somebody else, or somebody will call me and I forget I'm texting y'all or I'm checking my email. So since I've been in the media industry, it's like my mind is constantly racing. I'm always thinking of like what I need to do. It's stuff I need to do now. I have a few lines that I need to do some one sheet for, a few documents for. That's what we did like 2 days ago. Just what's going on. I have 1,000 things to do. I gotta edit videos. CapCut went down, so I gotta figure that out. Like, yeah, I gotta say it.
I think we all. I feel like my ADHD is so crippling these days. Like, I kind of came to peace with it, and I like it now about myself because for me, I tell people I'm really a fucking genius. Like, because the way my brain could be in a million different, like, I could be having a conversation with somebody and they'll probably think I'm slow. But it's like, no, bitch, I'm actually too fast, bitch. I'm not even here right now. You talking nonsense about this, and the third. I'm thinking about building a fucking empire right now. Like, you know, you hear talking about motherfucking baddies, just for example. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just be like, I'm really a genius. So that's how I think of it. Also, like with the texting, I'm so bad with my phone. But transparency, I just be telling people off rip, listen, I'm a terrible texter. Do not take it personal. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just terrible with it. Like, it's too much going on. And now I don't feel no shame in it. I put my phone down. Like, I'm not with my phone right now. And I don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? I put my phone down. I'm making my kid dinner right now. I'm giving him a bath right now. I'm doing stuff. My phone is just in the room, on the bed, dead. My phone be dying. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I'm just like, I don't even care. Throw the whole shit away. Like, I just can't. It's too overwhelming. Especially when I was back home bubbling. It's like ping, 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 ping. Messages on Instagram, Facebook, texting, calls. Done. Anyway, so that's ADHD.
What about you, Mo? You had time to get your thoughts together, girl?
So the question was, it was how you changed over the last year, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like there ain't nothing I can't do. Like my confidence has surpassed. Like not even on no cocky shit either. Like I don't know what it is, but just even me up and like spontaneously moving out here. I was actually supposed to move to the state with my baby father. He was not ready to go. I said, "All right, I'm grabbing my son and I'm out."
And you gotta do what's best for you.
So literally, like, just figuring this shit out by myself with my son, going through everything. I've lost friends, family, like people have shown their colors. Like I'm like, I got this. I could do this shit by myself.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I've been like, I'm not even like when I got out here, y'all, I was struggling like mentally, financially. I didn't have a job. Like I didn't have a job for a while, and finally got a job.
How long you out there now?
Let me see. Over a year. I think a year and a half now or something like that.
You feel like it's getting easier for you now?
Yes. Literally, like I feel like I don't want to say it's getting easier, but it's getting more comfortable. Like I really got uncomfortable to make myself more comfortable again. Like I'm in a salon again. At first spaces, just how I'm used to living, making my own money and shit like that. Like I'm back on that. And it's 10x now. You feel me? Like I've learned things. I've started doing things. I was not the same person I was back home. Yeah. You know, like I'm just not afraid to step out of my comfort zone, really put myself out there to people, which was really a struggle for me back home. Like I was really in my shell. That's why it's crazy that I ended up being such a big makeup artist in Binghamton, because I'm so enclosed. Like people found.
I didn't even know what you looked like.
Really?
It was just, I knew your logo and I knew your work. Like your work was so like I knew when you did they face. You get what I'm saying? Because your work was just so unique. Like I could tell you did they face. But it was a time I didn't even know like what you. But I loved that about you. I'm like, she's so mysterious, but like she really her. Like she's really her. But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, like that's the main thing. Like my confidence, and then there's so many things I can't even pinpoint. I think it's that ADHD y'all talking about. My brain is like.
So we all got ADHD in the last 2 years.
Every boss bitch got ADHD. There's no way you a boss bitch you ain't got ADHD.
Oh, for real.
That's how I feel about
it.
Yeah. We were supposed to give 2, or is one okay?
Okay. One fine.
Okay. All right, next one. Let's go.
All right. Pick a number 1 through 15. Or 1 through 10.
Oh, I gotta pick it again?
Yeah, you the guest.
Okay. Let's go. All right. Let's do 12.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is an aspect of yourself you've seen improve since dating a person?
Ask that shit again. Say that shit again.
What is an aspect of yourself you've seen improve since dating a person?
Improved. Okay.
Accountability.
Accountability.
Okay.
Accountability.
Rocky.
So, since dating, I don't have the answers. Improve since dating a person. I would say awareness. I feel like accountability. I've always been an accountable person. Like even since I was like a teenager, somebody could come to me and be like, Rocky, you got an attitude problem. And I'll be like, damn, I probably do. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like I've always been a big accountability person, apologizing But now I feel like I'm just becoming more aware. Because now it's the same shit with different niggas. So at that point, you have to be like, okay, bitch, there's a problem. These is niggas from Atlanta, Chicago, everybody, New York, everybody got the same shit to say about you. So clearly, that's awareness. Like, okay, this is better. This is bigger than I'm sorry. This is like, I really got to dig deep and do the work if I want to see better results. You know what I'm saying? So I would say awareness.
I like that you
Still
said that.
improving. So I ain't got nothing to say to that one.
Yeah, you do, John. You stop
I'm
it.
still
You just
improving. I said I'm improving. I take accountability. I think I take accountability, but X and X person, I don't think I do. I'm always right. I feel like I'm always right, but I'm improving. It's just an improving factor.
John,
I don't know
buddy,
what to say about that. What's one aspect that I can?
I mean to cut you off. Sorry, but
No, you good. I'm not really thinking like what aspect that I'm improving on. I'm still improving. Ask me that in like 4 therapy sections. I'm sorry.
But what I say was, I feel like you also got to come across the person that like makes you want to change your ways. Because me, I'm very much in my ways. Like, I don't care. Like, once I don't care, I don't care. But having that person that really like makes you care in a different way, and you want to change for not like them or anything, but like for yourself, that's gonna definitely make all the difference.
Say communication. Honestly.
That too.
That's the only thing I can say at the moment is just really communication. I'm gonna learn. Like when I say learning, like how slow a turtle walks, I probably walk slower than one. Okay.
John, you is so funny, girl. You is so funny.
One more. So
Like super emotional in their communication style. Like I'm emotional. Like I'm super emotional. Like if
Me
something
too.
upsets me, I got an attitude and I don't know how to convey my emotions right. Like
I be conveying my emotions too much, okay? I be conveying the fuck out my emotions. Like, what's the emotion I felt that you made me feel? Pick the last card.
and them females, them feelings run my life, y'all. It's that water sign. I'm a mess. Oh, I got another one. Okay. 3.
Ooh, I like that. Shout out to Let's Get Deep too. We sponsored by Let's Get Deep. I really like these questions in this. Only in a deeper pile though. Y'all need to do better with the deep and the other options. Cause the deeper pile, the only one that be hitting. Go ahead, John Tia.
Right. We've actually never tried the other one. What's
Remember
your
we tried it
favorite?
the first couple. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read them. What's your favorite memory of the last date or one of the dates that you went on? What's your favorite memory?
Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
Can I answer?
No.
I'm dating. And I'm not a man with intention. I love me a man with intention. But my favorite part, that man grabbed my hand at that table and made me bow my head and pray before we ate our food.
Amen.
And then hand fed me some exotic food I never tasted before.
No, that's right.
No, the praying was it for me. I'm like, okay, I think I gotta marry this nigga.
You might have to, but wait.
Anders.
Oh no, that is it.
Me? Don't ask questions skipped because what? I don't know, y'all. Like, I do not be. It's complicated. It's complicated. I don't know the last time I've been on a real date.
We have.
My favorite moment. Yeah, I don't have no favorite moment.
Girl, now John Tia, you lying.
I don't. I'm thinking of every date that I've been on in my life. No, no,
Really?
no, no, no.
So y'all gonna leave me the only one to answer the question?
I'm thinking like I have no favorite moment.
Come on.
You know what? So it be okay. I could just, as I said, my situation is complicated, but I could just sit back and think about the dates that we have been on, and it's really the small things for me, like the smallest things. Like if you can get deep in a conversation with me, like and get my attention, you got my heart, like for real. And I feel like a lot of men these days they just don't have that. They really don't have that. So, like I'm simple, like, but I'm not simple at the same time.
And I want to say that's why I'm gonna marry this nigga, because a nigga with intention. They hard to come by. These niggas be talking about nothing. Oh, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Bitch, nigga, give me something to do. Like, you're getting on my nerves. And that's all I want to say. Found me a man with intention.
So
I think
I got a question, y'all. How do y'all feel? Because I'm like, how do y'all feel about non-romantic men, but they feed you, like they feed you intelligence, they nurture you, they grow you, they like, but they're not romantic. How do y'all?
I'll take the knowledge and the feeding over the romance any day. For me,
Both.
I want both. Like I don't want to choose. Like, I'm a big softie. I'm a big like lover girl. Like I'm big on.
I love flowers. I love the romance. Like it's not a lot of dudes out there that's into that stuff no more. I love romance.
Like I'm not gonna. My baby father, he was the most romantic man on earth for me, but he just couldn't. He couldn't like penetrate my brain.
And that's the thing. The thing with romance is it can be taught. You could teach a man, I like flowers. This is what I like. I do.
I like flowers.
I think if a man love you enough, he's gonna listen to the fact that my bitch says she like flowers. I'm sorry, we're not bitches. But my girl like flowers. I'm gonna get her some flowers. You know what I'm saying? A man, if he cares with intention, he could be taught that. The brain, they cannot be taught that. You cannot teach nigga intelligence. He either got it or he don't. So. But I also don't believe in settling. So I think for women, we should try to find both. Honestly. It exists. It exists.
Because I ain't settling for nothing less.
Period. I don't settle for a job, a nigga. I don't settle for nothing. I don't settle for nothing.
Well, that was a great girls group chat. I like those little questions that we have. But just a little bit more about you. So, like you said, you started doing makeup. So, before we wrap up and close out, what is something you can share with like people that want to start makeup or people that's into makeup? What's something what advice can you give them?
Like from a technical point or just like mentality?
Mentality. Because it's customer service. That's what make or break you.
I would say definitely prioritize your clientele. Like those are the people that pay your bills. Like treat them like gold. I don't know how else to explain that, but value those people. Because at the end of the day, they believed in you enough to come sit in your chair. They like what you do. They love what you do. And they may not really know it, but they are contributing something greater on your journey to success. So I feel like that's the main takeaway. Like anybody that still to this day, it doesn't matter. Like I'm still learning new things in my craft. I'm not 100% perfect. And that's another thing too. Like you will never be 100% satisfied with what you got going on. You're going to always have a craving to do better and just obtain more. So anybody that sits in my chair at whatever stage that I'm in life, I value them. I truly value my customers and clients. Like,
That's good.
I
So,
mean,
what are you? Because we know you're a makeup artist. You're located in Florida. Are you looking to become a travel makeup artist? Like, what you want to do when it comes to makeup?
yes, ma'am. I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm trying to figure out a way to be traveling like on a consistent basis. It's just hard because I'm attached to my hip, and and it's just I haven't figured out the way yet. But once I do, y'all, I'm in city, state, country, up, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a travel artist, like mainly. I travel here and there, maybe like an hour or two within driving distance, but I haven't hopped on a plane yet to go travel and do makeup. So that is definitely one of my biggest goals.
Let's
And
manifest it.
yes, man.
I was trying to sprinkle. I don't know what I'm sprinkling off.
Once I figure Mila out, because I don't want to be stationary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I moved here, but I want every place to be my home. I want people to know me in every city, in every state. I want it to be global. You need to know.
That happened. That's gonna happen for you. Cause I really fuck with your work. Like you're you're modeling your own work right now so amazing. Like your makeup looks fucking phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
you're done. You're out of here. Come with me anytime. You can be my person. Cause I don't like I'm not really girly like that. Like I really don't like doing my hair and makeup and shit. But I love sitting in people's chair to get somebody to do it for me. I love the feeling of getting my shit done. It
I
feels
love
so
doing my
good.
own makeup. I haven't got my makeup done by hurdles in probably like 4 years.
Oh, it's so relaxing. You could just fall asleep. Oh, it just
And
feels
as a makeup artist, I never get the satisfaction of sitting in somebody else's chair and getting my makeup done because I feel like, oh, I don't like how they did that.
Yeah,
Like I'm just icky on it.
same.
That's why I said like whoever comes in my chair, I'm so thankful, so grateful for them because
What
I'm really good.
platform? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't saying.
What platforms can we find you on? What? Because they gotta go book. Because like y'all see her makeup. Wait, come to the camera. Just come a little closer. Come a little. Look at that.
girl.
I like
Girl,
the eyebrows. I like the eyeshadow.
the
Hey,
cheekbone.
I don't know if the lighting, but
it's the
yeah.
lips for me, Rocky. I love me a
The
good
lip
overline.
combo.
I love your overline lip.
Yeah. And you
Look
do
at the
wigs.
girl.
Tell them you be doing a
Girl,
wig.
you've been holding out on this?
Oh yeah, sorry.
She you have a whole hairline, don't you?
I do. I'm in the works. Like I'm really trying to get
You've been holding out on us?
I will come to Atlanta today.
Girl.
Yeah, for real. It was good quality. Like she was really eating in the town. She was eating. The bitch had the fucking hairline. Said she's eating us up. You had the mannequins. She was selling the mannequins.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna stretch over.
She was selling the mannequins, doing the mannequins makeup to put the fucking wig on the. Look at this shit.
Come on now.
I haven't finished it yet, but yeah, don't worry about the plastic. I gotta seal it.
And the mannequin got lashes on and all of that.
Yeah, honestly, like for anyone doing makeup or any craft like that, just make sure you love what you do. Like I have a different type of connection to what I do because I literally found it in the darkest part of my life. Literally the darkest part of my life. And when I didn't feel the greatest about myself, making other people feel beautiful is what fed my soul. In other, so I have a different connection with it. I genuinely want to make people feel good about themselves when they sit in my chair. Like, love it different. It's not just makeup for me. It's never been just makeup. So, but yeah, all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. What did I miss? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
TikTok is the question mark.
We talking nice. You about to out of here.
Yeah, I heard it.
What's the name on there? Did you say the name, the handle?
Hold on, let me put my business card up. Let's see. Let's
Yes,
see.
drop your handle as well.
Yes, I don't know if they can see that. It's clear because I'm
Okay.
actually
They probably
Okay.
send us a picture of it. We can add it to the Instagram
okay.
when we do clips.
As the Mortician Beauty, y'all, where y'all see that brand today, it will not be here in the near future. It's gonna be big. I'm gonna make it big. I
We know
promise
that's
y'all that.
right. Well, we had a pleasure with speaking with you today, girl. I honestly enjoyed today's conversation. I think we hit a lot of topics that a lot of ladies don't want to talk about. And Mo, you are beautiful. You are wonderful. And y'all are both fantastic mothers that are here doing it. So I just want to thank you for coming onto the show.
Thank
They're
you for
pretty
inviting.
girls. Thank you. We did it again. They're pretty girls.
Yeah.
And
And
y'all
we some
are,
real this period. I love this for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
and y'all know where
Yeah.
y'all can go find us at. I'm so sleepy,
Dear Pretty
y'all.
Girls Expo on Instagram and anywhere you can listen to your podcast, you will find Dear Pretty Girls, period. Every Sunday, baby. We dropping.
Wait, and before we close out, y'all, you can now find us on IHQ Network.
I know.
IHQ
Yeah.
Network.
Right?
Oh, HQ, baby. And make sure y'all go download the Radiant TV app. Scroll all the way to the bottom. You're going to see us at the bottom with IHQ Network, Good for the Girls. And you can now catch us there every Sunday as well on all platforms. I scoot it over a little bit more. I don't think they saw it. Hold on. Wait. Come back this way. Yes, that's what we are. Go follow them. Go download the app, and you're gonna catch us at ISU Network. And like we always say, send us emails. Please send us emails. We want to hear y'all stories. We want to know what can we contribute, what can we help with. It's a safe space for women. It's a very safe space for women. Join a group chat. What else? What I'm missing?
I think that's everything. I think that was great. I think you killed it, honey.
I got a group chat.
Yes, we got a
We
group
have
chat. So the group chat is not just a segment, it's a live group chat. And we finna start a Facebook group so we can really be active. So make sure y'all tap in. Their Pretty Earth is doing a lot. And being pretty isn't all to your story. So
clearly. I love this. I love it here. This was great. Thanks for coming with us, Mo. It was an honor and a pleasure to have you, honey.
No,
it's all the way over. And y'all will see us on the next episode of Rocky
Dear Pretty
Girls. Cheers.